Welcome to Jerkums. In modern society, many people believe that the term cannibal may only appear in some movies or works of historical literature. However, in reality, there are still a few tribes that engage in cannibalistic practices, and one of them is the Korowai tribe. And this is the topic we are going to explore today. The Korowai people. The Korowai people live in the West Papua, Indonesia. Their tribe is one of the last known tribes in the world to have been cannibals. Their population are around 3,000 people due to their remote location from other civilizations in the South Pacific. Some areas of Korowai culture still remain in a tribal era. They continue to live a highly primitive nomadic life, relying on stone tools as their primary means of production. The Korowai people are also recognized as the first acknowledged tree dwellers in the world. The documentary Lords of the Garden, filmed by Smithsonian anthropologist Paul Taylor, depicts the homeland of the Korowai people. In this film, their homeland is described as lowland rivers densely woven like a spiderweb. The green forests stretch for thousands of kilometers, and tree houses located more than 10 meters above the ground. In fact, their houses can be built on trees over 50 meters high. However, what may astonish people the most about the Korowai people is their traditional dietary culture, cannibalism. The Korowai have been reported to practice ritual cannibalism up to the present day, but unlike wild beasts, they do not kill specifically for the purpose of consuming human flesh. On the contrary, the reason they engage in such practices is to alleviate calamities or disasters. The Korowai people are able to understand some obvious causes of death, such as falling from trees or dying in battle. However, they are not familiar with the concepts like bacteria. When someone dies from an illness, it will be an inconceivable thing for them. They believe that the reason for unexplained deaths is because they are possessed by an evil spirit in the form of a human called Kakua. This evil spirit is said to occupy the body of a man while they are asleep at night, slowly consuming their internal organs and even their entire body from the inside. And it is also said to disguise itself as friend or family member in an attempt to gain the trust of the tribe so it can later kill them. According to logic of the Melanesians, they believe in the principle of an eye for an eye. Therefore, to kill the evil spirit, the Korowai people choose to consume all parts of anyone believed to be a Kakua, except for the bones, hair, nails, and genitals, in order to protect the rest of the members. But children under 13 are not allowed to eat it because they believe that, as they are eating the Kakua, it is very dangerous. This is because there are evil spirits all around, and the children are too vulnerable. The bodies of Kakua victims will be dismembered and cooked in steam pots made of stones and leaves. After that, it is then distributed among the members of the tribe. The Korowai people consider the brain to be the most delicious part, so the head will be obtained and enjoyed by the person who first discovers the Kakua. In addition, after consuming the evil spirit, they would spend the entire night banging on the walls of their tree houses with wooden sticks. They would also place the remaining bones next to the tracks leading to the open space around the tree house as a warning to other evil spirits. Apart from Kakua, some Korowai people harbor a great hostility towards outsiders and may even threaten to kill anyone who enters their territory. In history, there have indeed been documented cases where outsiders were allegedly attacked by cannibalistic tribes in Papua New Guinea. Case 1. The disappearance of the former vice president's son. Michael Rockefeller was a highly talented young man and the fifth son of the former vice president of the United States, Nelson Rockefeller. During his time at Harvard University, he excelled academically, achieving numerous accomplishments not only in his studies but also actively participating in social activities and philanthropic endeavors. He also developed a keen interest in the culture and lifestyle of indigenous tribes. During his studies in 1961, at the age of 23, Michael was about to graduate from Harvard. He decided to embark on a field study in what was then called Netherlands New Guinea to conduct research for his graduation thesis. However, his plan took a tragic turn. The boat he was traveling on encountered an accident, causing Michael to fall overboard. Despite extensive search efforts by rescue teams, his whereabouts remained unknown, and his disappearance became a mystery. While the official explanation given by the Dutch authorities was that he had tragically drowned, the fact that his body was never found left people skeptical of this explanation. It wasn't until 2012 when historian Carl Hoffman began investigating Michael's disappearance. Through communication with local translators, he learned that Michael had actually become a sacrificial victim of the local cannibalistic tribe. He cited the testimonies of 50 indigenous men who claimed to have killed Michael and dismembered his body. This news shocked the world. Many people also began to re-examine Michael's disappearance, and as a result, cannibal tribes of Papua New Guinea once again gained attention from media outlets worldwide. Case 2. Terrifying encounter during Papua New Guinea trek of a British couple According to the report, a 31-year-old British man named Matthew Yovane and his American girlfriend, Michelle Clemens, of the same age, encountered an attack by two individuals suspected to be local cannibals while trekking in the jungle of Papua New Guinea. It is reported that these attackers were dressed in native costumes, covered in war paint, and armed with weapons. The attackers not only physically assaulted them, but also stripped them of their clothes and personal belongings. They even planned to kidnap and imprison them in the jungle. The attackers also used simple English to warn them that they would kill them. Fortunately, the two managed to find an opportunity and successfully escaped while being taken deep into the jungle. Although the Korowai people were once famous for their history of cannibalism, their dietary culture has undergone changes. Today, the Korowai tribe Papua take sago trees as their staple food, and they now lead peaceful lives. However, due to the increasing contact with the modern world, the Korowai people's way of life and cultural practices are gradually being influenced. Like many other indigenous communities, they face challenges of modernization and external influences. Their population is also steadily declining. Many scholars believe that the Korowai people are highly likely to gradually disappear in the future and slowly become a part of history. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the notification so that you won't miss any news. See you again in next video. Bye.